It's now more expensive to use Uber or Lyft in Chicago. The city says a new surcharge is designed to help all of us by cutting congestion in some of the busiest areas.
I also know a lot of people take Uber or Lyft in the morning, and if you are one of those people, you're in for some changes this morning, and changes that are going to affect your wallet. V has everything you need to know live from downtown. Changes that start today, V.
Yeah, that's right, Yasmin. Mayor Lori Lightfoot is hoping to bridge the gap on the city's $1 billion budget, ease congestion, and encourage people to take public transportation. So starting today, expect to pay more if you take a single or shared ride in the city. So here's the breakdown. If your trip begins or ends in the Central Business District weekdays between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m., you will see a surcharge of $1.75 for single rides and 60 cents for shared rides. Outside of those peak times, if you take rides anywhere in Chicago, a surcharge of $1.25 will apply to single rides and 65 cents for shared rides. The city says wheelchair accessible vehicle trips will see a drop in tax from 62 cents to 55 cents for each trip. The downtown surcharge won't apply to those trips.
CBS 2's Jim Williams is live in the loop where riders are paying the highest tax. Jim.
Paying the highest tax, Erica, starting today in the city of Chicago, and already some folks are thinking twice about using rideshare services in Chicago.
The bottom line, Reva, is this is going to affect your behavior.
Yeah, definitely.
Reva Minkoff, founder and president of a digital marketing firm and frequent rideshare passenger.
I'm going to want to cut back. I'm going to need to cut back. I probably should cut back.
Now that the city of Chicago has slapped a steep surcharge on rideshare services. The biggest increase is in the heart of Chicago, roughly North Avenue to Roosevelt, Ashland to the lake. If you're by yourself and begin and end a trip there from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., you'll pay an extra $1.75. Shared rides increase 60 cents. Minkoff lives on the north side, and her office is downtown, and she's done the math.
I used to take 10 Ubers a month or so, and if you're doing that and you add something like this, it's $20 a month, and that's $240 a year. I mean, it really starts to add up.
Before 6 a.m. and after 10 p.m., the hike downtown is $1.25. Shared rides are 65 cents. The surcharge for wheelchair accessible trips drops from 62 to 55 cents. The Lightfoot administration hopes the new surcharges generate $40 million a year for the cash-strapped city, but the mayor also wants to ease traffic congestion downtown and encourage commuters to take public transportation. It's early, but the new fees seem to be already having an impact. The rideshare drivers we talked to would not go on camera, but they told us they've had fewer passengers today. Reva Minkoff says she and her husband Derek are still planning to use rideshare services for nights out, but she sees more of the CTA in her future.
How did you get to work today?
Blue Line. But it was delayed, and it took me an extra 20 minutes.
Not the best advertisement for public transportation for those commuters who will continue to take Uber or Lyft. The city is launching a campaign to encourage them to share rides. Live in the loop, Jim Williams, CBS 2 News.
Now, the city says more and more people are using rideshare services. That number has grown by 271% since 2015. Most of those trips taking place in or around downtown. Again, Uber and Lyft are not happy about this hike. Uber says this increase means Chicago now has the highest rideshare surcharge in the country. Reporting live from downtown, V. Wynn, CBS 2 News.